Everyone is going crazy right now, right? But check this out. All right, so I made some money. I made about almost $3,000 today trading silver. I think I caught the last round of buys on here. The market literally just closed right now, and we are currently at $70. There's a lot of things going on right now. Um, Pretty much I'm gonna discuss everything with the community. I think I'm done. I already requested a payout from FTMO today. Um, Made up for the L's. I never take anybody else's trades. I took a trade from one of my friends on crypto. He's like, "Oh, this is the floor." And I'm like, "I don't know, bro. I don't think this is the floor." And just look at this. Look at this. Because the fibs don't lie. That's something I live by. The fibs do not lie. Let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin. And let's go to the 4 hour. EMAs are still on top. EMAs are still on top. Look at this. Let me show you guys something. I had to reverse the fibs. We do it reverse fibs. Go to the weekly, and we're technically at a monthly support right here. So when you go to the monthly, you see right here, look at this, all support. And the thing is, I think we could even go lower. I don't know about 28,000, maybe 50,000. Why? We need a pullback, and we broke the 23, which if you're in the community, you know that's continuation of flow. So are we gonna have a retracement later in the year? Yes, but something a lot of people don't know about not just crypto, just charts in general, is they tend to have a sell-off at the beginning of the year. That's usually how they start the year off. Let me see if I can find the last time they did that. Was it this right here? Yeah. So at the beginning of the year, they tend to sell off so they can have, you need for price to reach a new higher high, it needs to come down. Price needs to form a higher low to go up. So watch this. Same thing on metals. Everybody's freaking out, like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, we needed this. We needed this. For us to break 6,000 on gold and for silver to go to 350 later in the year, 200, 300, whatever people are saying that it's going to go to, it needs to price literally needs to do this. Look, on a bullish trend, so you go up and then right here. So look, it's been going up higher what did they say? I can't even speak right now. Wow. Higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. I guess if you go on a smaller time frame, you'll see the higher low, higher high, higher low. Now you're making a lower high, lower low, lower high. So we need to clear this later in the month or later, yeah, later in the month. Let's say later in the week. So once the trend breaks like this, that is no longer bullish, right? We need to maintain bullish flow, right? Reversal pattern or consolidation. This is consolidation. And if this is usually a reversal pattern, head and shoulders, boom, boom. And then you have your bearish flow, right? And then how do you know if you're ever lost in the sauce, too many wicks, too many this and that, just go on the line chart. Okay, boom. We have higher high, higher low, lower high, lower low, right? So until price comes and clears this elbow right here, silver's bearish. So it doesn't matter if it comes to here, that is still a lower high, right? So they're more likely to take that out and then continue down, right? Unless we form a double bottom or inverted head, you know? So how would that work out? It would be boom, 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 back up, right? More than likely it'll hit one of these. We don't know. I won't know until a couple days go by, okay? So if silver keeps going down and down and down, yeah, it's making lower, 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 low, 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 low. It doesn't matter, bro. Silver can nuke to $40. I don't know. If it hits TP1, it's going to TP2. That's all I can say. Gold. Let's talk about gold. I think gold can come here. If I remember right, I don't think that has a wick. This right here on the daily. Let's blow that up. Because I'm pretty sure I missed that move and I was pissed because it gapped up if I remember right. It's like middle of this week. Yeah, it should be right here. Yeah, Monday gapped up. Yeah. Sunday to Monday, I remember I got taken out because I swung over the weekend, lost about 3 grand. Oh my God. I never swing over the weekend. The one weekend that I do, they gapped down about $200. Gave up all my profit for last week and had to start from scratch. And then I did get in my emotions. I normally, like I said, I normally never trade over the weekends. And the one time I had a lot of buffer, I had a lot of padding. I risked the profits to double down. So ended the week, like I said, in profit. Stressful week. Today is Thursday. I'm done. I requested my payout, and that's it. Next week's a new week. I'm pretty sure. Look, I'll be honest. If you're part of the community, you already know. But metals tend to sell off on Fridays. Um, or should I say, I'm not gonna sell now. You know, I had plenty of chances to sell. And if I show you guys my trade history, I bought all week. Look at this. And honestly, that's all that matters to me. So I know you can't fake this. So this is all FTMO verified payouts, like straight blues, anyways, is what I'm trying to show you guys. Yeah. See. Anyways, um, yeah, I'm done for the week. I requested my payout. I'm probably gonna go skiing. I'm tanning right now outside. It's beautiful. We're planning, I already have my flight for Thailand and we're gonna get a sick Airbnb for this summer. So I'm just gonna wait for everything to find the floor. I think I'm too late to the party to jump in for sales. Uh I would want a pullback. So if we're selling so that's the thing about EMAs. Look, if the EMAs are on top, you want to flow like this. Now, if the EMAs are flowing like this, you want to, okay? So keep trading simple. Buys, sells, and anything like this, you do not touch. And if you see price doing this, leave it alone. What time frame? If you want to know if, hey, is today is a good trading day, like usually Asian range does this, right? Not on metals because Asia controls, I want to say metals really strong. So you have to understand liquidity. If Asian range is small, New York will do the expanding. If Asian range looks like this, then more than likely London's going to be choppy. Maybe London will try. London will try to London's job. So you have 3 sessions in a day, right? You have Asia, you have London, like right here usually, and then you'll have New York, right? So London took out the high, and then New York will come right here, and then they will take everything. They'll take out. So usually the way price will flow. So usually Asia will be like spike out, something like that, right? Um, the important part about this right here, is Asian high was taken out right here, and then Asia low has to go. If not, then New York will continue the move, so that will make your candle go like this, right? But usually New York takes everything out. Like they'll take out both. And if Asian range is too big, usually the rest of the day consolidates and they'll stay within Asian's range. And then, like I said, our inside joke in the community, if you don't take care of her, she'll take care of herself. That's usually what Asia does. So if they don't sweep her, she will usually sweep herself later in the week, more than likely um, the next session. So yeah, that's it for this week, guys. Flow with the 1 hour, 4 hour. Mark your 4 hour zones, 1 hour zones. Look at your daily bias, but for you to get in a daily daily swing, a weekly swing, you have to go into profit within your first hour. Within the first hour, you should know. I'm getting a call. Let me end this here right here, guys.